Okay, I'm going to sharpen a pair of Bauer skates here with the old ES100 from Sparx. This unit was built in 2016, fall 2016. To turn it on, you reach around the back. There's a flip button here, and it should come up on here. And this particular unit, I got to verify what disc it's on. You can look in and see the color. This has got a 1/2 inch disc, but if I had to change it, there's a disc like this. You put it on, got a nut. Tighten it up. The disc goes home. It's going to read the RFID to see what's left on it here. And let's see. It's just about full. It's got one notch less. So here's a pair of Vapors, Hyperlights. I'm a sharpened. Customer wanted 1/2 inch. And what is this? A Bauer X. Hyperlight X or something. The original machine on here, they had you pointing the skate this way. And then when they came out with the ES200, the second gen, they had you putting skates this way. And the second gen ES200, I've got one of those that's got a little bit wimpier motor. It'll tend to stall if you put it this way. So the legend is if you on this unit, we ran it like this probably for several years, and then people say, oh, you got to flip it over the other way. I've never really had a problem either way with it. But this pair of skates here, I can see just by feel, it's not sharp there. Here. So I'm going to go ahead and flip it the opposite way so people aren't too excited. Push this as the clamp and push it down. Drop it in, pull these in. Unless these are in, it's not going to work. That's set to 4 and hit 4. The wheel goes through like this. It goes all the way back. Goes home, and it takes off one cycle. So for clarity, one cycle is start, go this way, and all the way back is one cycle. Up here, this is blinking 3. You're on the 3rd cycle. So it counts down. So one of these discs, you get 320 cycles, which is here and back. has to go home. It's turned green. This particular unit's going to run the fan for a little bit of time. It's pulling air through a filter that's inside. Got another one of these like this. It's newer and it has an aluminum tray. Original one I think had a plastic tray. Open this up. See, you've got grind dust material. Push the clamp down to take it out. So I'm going to knock the burr off that. I'm going to shoot another part of this video showing from down here what it looks like with the other skate. Okay, we're going to do the other skate. So, got the skate here. If you're purist, you can do the skates the same number of cycles. Drop the skate in. This is the clamp. Sometimes on used units the clamp's missing. You can still push it down, it just takes longer without the handle. So it's a self-centering clamp. And let me get it more centered. Machine's not going to run unless these windows are in. So push the button. This part is just to show how the wheel goes back and forth. The red gizmo is a cam. You can set for the height. It's set to 4. I've used 4 pretty much for everything except for figure skates. Sometimes I change it with goalie. You drop the wheel down for figure skates. This machine's got a figure skate adapters that look like this. You put on either end. It's just for starter elementary grade skates. It's not for high end with weird shaped blades. So that's the 3rd cycle right now. This is the 2nd cycle. Counts down. Set it to 4. Goes 4, 3, 2, 1. So this machine's a little over 8 years old, about 8 1/4 years old. This is the last cycle. Up here it's on number 1. It's going to go down into the home, the RFID sensor. Turns green to show it's on. Then I'll let it run here just to show the fan runs for just a while. There's a filter inside the back corner about this big. And I usually tap it out. You can take a rare earth magnet and put it in a plastic bag. You get some of the crumble out. You can get a new filter if it's too clogged. There, the fan went off. So open this up. You see the white light. And let me just see if I can take this off. I'll refocus this. bit more light. This is a snail cam here, and it's set to 4. Let's see if we can focus on that. The setting here is 4. That adjusts the height of the wheel. This is to adjust the in-out when you align this wheel to the skate blade. Got a manual focus camera here. Let's shut this. I should have the skate out, but when you open this up, disc is gonna present itself to be taken out. So if you adjust the height of this cam, what it does, it's gonna adjust where it starts here, up here on the wheel, on the toe or the heel, is what's going on. So the skate's done. We'll take it out of the holder. Generally, you got a little bit of a burr here. If this is not a blackened blade, you use a stone to knock the burr off. If it's got a blackened blade, you go through and use a piece of wood or a piece of leather to knock the burr off. So you go up here like this, hold the stone, you knock the burr off. Then the better blades, you really don't get that much of a burr. Some of the cheap blades, you get really a big burr. So you can run your finger, kind of feel the burr. You don't want to hold the stone like that. You hold it like this. You feel it knock the burr off. Without the burr knocked off, you kind of get a real catchy edge, which isn't really the best. Again, if it's got a black blade, use a piece of leather, knock this off, because it's got a coating on here. Still got a little bit of a burr here. Now, if you got a abused player, you may do all this and find a place here. You got to go back, do a couple more passes. So I did 4, which is pretty good for just a regular sharpening. If it's a rental skate or somebody walked on rocks or concrete, all bets are off. You might have to do 10 passes. You might have to do 20. It's really pretty brutal. Yeah, that's pretty good. There you go. So, for clarity, if I put my finger here and move it this way, you'll feel burr after sharpening. And then what you're doing is you're knocking this edge of the burr off. So you don't want to have the stone this way. It needs to be where it's just flat with this. So where's the stone? We gotta find the stone, Mr. Stone. Now if you put this like this, you'll knock the burr off.